Here we have the blister fenders, but done in a new way, using this U-shaped highlight.
So as we were falling in love with this new sense of muscle and ruggedness, we were never forgetting actually that the Pathfinder has become a member of everyone's family because of its functionality. And we've built on that. So even the third row, which has become much more roomy, with 3 adults being able to sit in the back, and also this sense of the ample cabin, that even though this car is about adventure and ruggedness, that it still needs to deliver this new level of premium and comfortable interior. Also allowing technology to shape the interior. And all the digital zone is at one level, close to the horizon line, so that our customers, while they're driving, they're not dropping their eyes and searching for the information that they need to get.
Today, I'm really excited to be here at the Nissan Heritage Collection in Zama. This Pathfinder here, the original first-generation Pathfinder, has been one of my childhood favorites, and I'm really happy today to see it once again. When I think back, seeing the first Pathfinder hit the road, it was very exciting because it brought something new, something fresh and exciting to the market. On the road at the time, when you compared this with its contemporaries, those were much more traditional, boxy-looking SUVs. And then this Pathfinder comes along. It breaks new ground because it brings some of that fresh 1980s aero, technology-oriented aesthetics to the marketplace. For example, you can see in this front end, we have this large chamfer up top with the 3 very identifiable slots on the hood. These are instantly recognizable elements, and it looks fresh, exciting, and new. And then looking at the body side, I always remember these fender blisters on the side that bulge out, showing the muscularity of the toughness underneath. But it's done in a fresh way. It's not boxy. It's integrated seamlessly with a very cool sculpture. So there's a twist to how the original Pathfinder treats all the elements and surfaces that made it new and fresh at the time. Our goal was to capture the spirit and the essence of this original Pathfinder. To be inspired by the original means making it bold, strong, and also have a simplicity at the same time. So what we did on the new Pathfinder is, of course, strengthen the silhouette. The front end becomes more upright, the hood is straighter and flatter, and the total silhouette is simple and bold. In the original Pathfinder, the blister fenders, very iconic, very special at the time because it was showing a new type of form language. On the new Pathfinder, we also aim to capture the blister fender movement. So there is a fender crease line over each wheel, showing the muscularity and the strength of the stance. But at the same time, it is not a traditional blister fender. Looking along the body side, we see a very distinctive, unique U-shaped highlight that captures each fender blister and fuses it together with the body side for a new, sculpted, fresh feeling. Another very interesting element on the original Pathfinder, as everybody remembers, is the triangular quarter window. Now, this is a 3-door, so of course, on the new Pathfinder, which is a 5-door, we wanted to interpret it in a new way. And we've come up with a new floating C-pillar that is quite structural. At the same time, the floating design allows us to provide a 2-tone roof treatment. So it gives a sense of cleverness and something new and fresh on the new Pathfinder. So we've done a lot to make the new silhouette tougher and stronger, but at the same time, the things that we're doing are functional as well. For one thing, we've taken the cabin and stood the side glass up to be more vertical, and that gives a lot more cabin roominess and a spacious feeling inside. And at the same time, the vehicle looks bigger and stronger and more purposeful. So one of the elements that makes the original Pathfinder look so clean and modern to me at the time was the sharpness and the details. The way they're executed doesn't look like a traditional SUV at the time. And that inspires us for the new Pathfinder to also look for high-tech expression of the details. Starting with the headlamp, so lighting is a big thing these days, and we want to convey a sense of high-tech. And at Nissan, we've always had the boomerang signature lamp for the past generation. And to bring it into an SUV, it's interpreted differently. It's more rectangular in shape, but at the same time, we're finding some cleverness in the way we construct it.
Many of today's three-row SUVs, the Nissan Pathfinder aims to be a replacement for a minivan, but with a rugged appearance. To that end, the Pathfinder receives a comprehensive redesign for the new model, which Nissan is hoping will put its three-row midsize SUV in contention with segment leaders, such as the Toyota Highlander, Hyundai Palisade, and Kia Telluride. Powered by a 3.5-liter V6, 284 horsepower, and 259 pound-feet of torque. Paired to 9-speed automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive is optional. It's inside where the new Pathfinder takes its biggest leap forward over the outgoing model. A far more modern and truck-like interior design replaces the dated styling of the last generation. The Pathfinder remains a three-row SUV, but buyers can now choose to swap the standard second-row bench seat for captain's chairs, a desirable feature in a family crossover. An 8.0-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard, and runs the latest version of the Nissan Connect software interface. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, and can be synced wirelessly on upper trims. A 12.3-inch digital gauge display, Wi-Fi hotspot, a wireless smartphone charging pad, Sirius XM satellite radio, a head-up display, and an in-dash navigation system, are all optional features.